Today I'd like to tell you about Howard Garrett. Howard is a man who is changing the world. Upon the birth of his daughter, he began to notice just how many toxic substances we were putting into our environment and how much we were poisoning our world. He's made it his mission to help stop that. By training, Howard is a landscape architect. In 1969, he received his bachelor's degree from Texas Tech University in park administration and landscape architecture. Among other things, Howard is also a member of the International Society of Arboriculture as an arborist. In the ensuing 16 years after his degree, he pursued his career with the traditional chemical methods of growing and landscaping, never really thinking about the damage that he was doing to our environment and our world. In 1985, Howard had a daughter. Her birth was an epiphany for him. He began to notice how much time his daughter spent at ground level and really think about how many toxic substances we were putting into our soil and using in and around our houses. He decided he needed to do things a little differently. So he began to think about organic methods of doing things and doing research on less toxic methods to accomplish the same goals of growing and maintaining landscape and architectures. And since he began his research, he's become quite accomplished. In addition to a landscape architect and arborist, he's a radio talk show host in a nationally syndicated radio show. He's a weekly columnist for the Dallas Morning News. He's on the board of multiple organizations that are dedicated to organic agriculture, and he's the author of 14 books. One of the things I like best about Howard is that he's not content to sit back on his laurels and just make money off the things he's learned. His goal is to better educate the public so that we understand that the organic methods are not only healthier, they're better in every way to the chemical methods. They don't damage our environment, and they use less water, and you actually overall will find a decrease in the amount of money you have to spend on these things. Another great thing about Howard is that he offers free advice on how to do these things. It seems obvious that his goal is to actually accomplish the change in the world as opposed to just make money. He offers free advice on his weekly radio show to callers who call in and ask questions. He has many free articles and educational tools on his website, dirtdoctor.com, to explain how to grow things, to explain various xeriscaping plants and technologies, to offer advice on better living, how to live healthier. In my own personal life, Howard has had a direct impact. His wisdom has helped me to approach life with a better, healthier lifestyle and to actually grow better and healthier vegetables in my own personal garden. Perhaps following Howard's wisdom, if we all work together and do our parts, we can actually make this a better world to leave for the generations to come.